All right, everybody, welcome back to another Canucks course critique. We are continuing to plug away through the Challenge Circuit Rookie Design Contest. We've seen some awesome courses so far, and here comes another contender. We're playing Battleborn Golf Club, and this is from koopdaville88. So this is his entry into the contest. So we're going to take a look at it, and I'm going to give some feedback and some critique here and there. My usual disclaimer as I start every one of these videos is, take everything with a grain of salt. I mean, it's what I say doesn't necessarily mean that's how you should design, but I'll try to give a few pointers here and there. So, yeah. Here I am to school teaching the next generation, and you're on your butt playing a virtual golf game. What kind of teaching are you doing if you're watching Twitch? Dwayne. I love it. All right. You should put up it for your class to watch. That would be awesome. All right. So this course, interesting. It's under 7,000 yards. So that's shall be interesting. So we're going to play the tips. I'll just do pin 1. And here we go. Battleborn Golf Club. I like the name. Yeah, I am enjoying the first morning of a 4-day weekend. Rubbing it in. Oh, we got a Swiss theme here. Interesting. All right. Okay. Well, there's a few things here right off the hop. I would say first of all, having the bunker kind of half in the rough and then half creeping into the fairway. I really don't like that thin layer of rough right there. The contouring's not bad. Not great, but not bad. You got a really thick band of... What is this? Is this light rough or heavy rough? I'm trying to figure out what he's done here. Oh, he's got light rough that extends all the way into here? Or is that just heavy rough? No, that looks like that's a transition. Interesting. Very large band of light rough. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of that. Some, interesting little random plantings, some nice little rock work there. Battleborn Golf Club. Nice little touch there. Yeah, it's a rookie, couple rookie mistakes on this one, but that's how you learn, right? By no means a terrible hole. Kind of just a straight-on par 4 to kick things off. Bunkers left and right. All right. I like the green here. It's good. It's raised up a little bit, which I like. Yeah, I don't know about in here. That's a little wavy. Little wavy going on there. Alright, I'm trying to pitch this on. Oh, hit the pin. Oh, I went over the pin. Sails it right over. Alright. Come on, ball. Ah. Terrible. There we go. Alright. Not a bad first hole, but definitely a few rookie things here. Alright. Okay. Couple things. One would be You got a giant hump in front of the tee box here. I mean, think about teeing off from there. Kind of weird having a big hump there. Totally blocks the entire hole. Again, that bunker, I would have liked to have seen that kind of more in the rough. It's not bad, but again, I don't really like those in fairway bunkers with the thin band of rough. It would be nice to have those thickened up a little bit. Very minimal kind of planting on the water. It's just kind of water. Interesting downhill slope here on the... I'm gonna try to catch the slope, it looks like, I guess. Oh my goodness, what an awful swing. What an awful swing. Alright. And we are for par. Alright, hole number 3. So I'd say some of these trees here are very close to the fairway, maybe way too close. And I've noticed now the rough, which was really thick the first 2 holes, is now a really thin layer. Not sure why. A little inconsistency there. Bunkers, I would have plopped those, just kind of pop the back edges up so we could see those a little bit better from the tee, but it's a good idea, I think. Oh boy. Oh, that was close. Let's see here. Yeah, that bunker's pretty steep. Not bad. I like the dead tree at the back there. That's kind of cool. Nice sculpting here. Not too bad. Planting's a lot better here along the lake. Yeah. It's just a little wavy, if you know what I mean. It's just everything could just afford a nice smoothing out. In general, it's like a wrinkly shirt. If a golf course is a wrinkly shirt, just needs a quick little iron out some of those wrinkles. I mean, some wrinkles are good, obviously, but some definitely detract. How do I have a 69% lie? 62 to 69. Is that even gonna come out? That didn't come out too bad. Alright. Ooh, just on the edge. Okay. We move to hole 4. Yeah, I'm noticing a lot of inconsistencies with the light rough. It goes from really thin to super thick to thin to... yeah, it's kind of all over the place. Definitely some sculpting issues going on here. This needs a nice little smoothing right there. I think generally it's just kind of working with that little fuzzy brush and smoothing some things out. Oh my goodness, look at that swing. I don't know what's going on. I just got back from the gym. Maybe I'm still like shaking. It was a crazy workout. I'm gonna punch this, I guess. See much of this hole now. Good punch. Oh, I'm in this little swale here. Which again is a good idea, but just kind of closer to the fairway. It's just a little bit too steep. We're in. Nice hole. Like the ideas here. Got a bunker at the back? What is this? I don't know what that is. I'll take a closer look at what that is. Planting here is just a little messy. It's kind of just like planting for the sake of planting. It's not really... I don't think that planting adds anything to the hole. Like these rocks just kind of strewn everywhere. Doesn't really do much. He shot's all right. Again, some inconsistency with the light rough, as now we have no light rough on one side and massive light rough over on the other side. Okay. Big hump there. Yeah, a few issues. You can't stand the new game, you're just a designer? Oh, no, I like playing through these. Been some good courses, and I enjoy giving feedback. Maybe it's the teacher part of me that likes to do this, but it's fun. And I want to see people improve. I think that's the teacher part of me too. I love to see progress. Come on. Get in the hole. Whew. But yeah, like I said a couple streams ago, I am not a judge in this contest, so my thoughts and opinions mean absolutely nothing for the actual judging. Well, a little retaining wall. It's good. Oh, this is not a bad hole. Over the lake. Bunkers look all right. Little inconsistency with depth. Again, those in-fairway bunkers with the thin ring around, I just don't like personally. Yeah, really inconsistent rough, I've noticed. You go from thin layer to giant layer to no layer all on one hole on the same side, it seems. So just a little inconsistent there. I mean, splines are a great tool now that you can just ring the entire fairway around. It's super helpful, and it will avoid all that. And again, just some smoothing out needs to happen here. That's just really sharp. Tee boxes, a little funny looking here. I know what you're trying to do, trying to match everything up, but yeah, it's not. I don't know. I maybe would have used the spline here if we're going for that look, but yeah, it's all right. Again, these are all like beginner mistakes and mistakes that I would expect to see with someone who's like never built a course before. And like, I mean, I know the idea of rookie in this contest was a little vague, and there were some, some guys that have designed before, and then some real rookies. Yeah, this is definitely kind of a rookie, what I would expect, but it's not terrible. There's a lot of good ideas here. It just more time and experience than the designer is all that's missing, and that'll come. That will come. All right. Not a very good shot there. Hard turn. No hard turn. Yeah. Oh, did I leave that short? I did. What a dum-dum. What a dum-dum. It's an ugly bogey. Didn't need to happen. Did not need to happen. Okay, par 4. Again, if you notice, we've got the real thick band of rough on the right and no light rough on the left, from what I can see, which is puzzling. Just bunker placements are, especially near the green. We'll talk about that. I like this. I like the gradual little dog leg here. Like the layout of the hole is really good. It's just missing some fine tuning. Oh boy. Ah, I can't hit the damn ball. Oh, there's some wildlife over there. Alright, so I mean, that's a giant green for a short par 4. I mean, like these bunkers, I mean, depends on the pin, but even if the pin's over here, are these bunkers in play? I don't know. Yeah, it's a little big, that green for a par 4, I think. Especially like a mid-length one. Yeah, that is also something we discussed earlier. If I could give any advice to, or any common mistakes I think real beginner designers make, is they make everything just a little bit too big. Bunkers are a bit too big, greens are a little bit too big, fairways are a bit too wide. It's just, yeah, but common mistake. And easily fixable. Alright, par 3. Okay, so we have a lot of empty space here. A lot of empty space. Hey, golfer dude. Good idea, but I mean, you got about 150 yards of just flat nothing. Which, it just... I feel like there's some really good opportunities you could have had there for planting. I mean, you could have put like a little ravine in here. Just made this a little bit interesting other than just like a treacherous long iron shot. There's just not really much going on here with this shot. Other than me putting it in the bunker. Yeah, that bunker's not great. It's very steep. Yeah, it almost looks more like a pit. It's not very smooth. I found that in 2019 I've changed the way I've done my bunkers. Instead of doing kind of the flatten, lower, and drop, drag, and smooth, I do the... I actually go to the flatten tool, but I'm actually raising instead of lowering. And I find I get a more consistent result. Just raising it like 6 inches, but it actually lowers everything. I'm not sure how it works, but that was an Eric Nesbitt tip that's helped me. And that's how I'm doing my bunkers now. Because I feel like the old method just seems to make the bunkers a bit too deep. Alright. Nice looking hole with the backdrop here. Yeah, this one's pretty good. I'm not sure what's going on here. Interesting. I'm not... It's like a wall. I'm not sure why that's there, but we'll figure that out at some point. Okay. Tried to make complex bunker shapes. Yeah, he did. They're not just kind of plain, boring bunker shapes. They are... He does mix them up for sure. Like that bunker's pretty well done. That one's a little bit better than the last one I was in. But again, just... I don't like those in fairway bunkers with those thin little lines of fair or rough. Yikes. Come on, turn hard. Ah. Close. Our front nine's done. I mean, yeah, it's a beginner course. Nothing wrong with that. This is a beginner contest, so I was actually expecting more courses kind of in this level with this contest, but yeah, just a few things that just need to be learned here. Again, some smoothing issues, lots of inconsistencies. That bunker is way too thin. Yeah, that just needs to be fleshed out a bit. Par 5 green should be large. No, not necessarily. Depends on the hole. I don't think everything needs to be the same. I mean, if you want a risk reward style, whoa, hit the pin. Par 5, then maybe making it a little bigger to give you a shot at being on in 2. But I mean, no. I don't think so. What is this? Did that go in? Wow. Alright. That was lucky. There's a big line in the middle. I don't know what that was. Okay, nice looking par 3 looking into the lake here. Yeah, so just some random bushes here that just don't really add anything to the course at all. Well, I think went for a little island green, which is, for a beginner, not a bad idea. Risk reward for sure. I like the ideas. Lots of good ideas with the routing and the whole design here. Just this the execution that's just not there yet, and that'll come. Stay there. Yeah, this green is super small. I mean, we had a par 4 on, I think, 6 or 7 that was maybe like 8 times the size of that green, so yeah, I mean, there's some inconsistencies. More adamant about planting around water. It's not necessary. It depends on what you're going at. We're looking at. But you don't need to. I always like some planting around it, but it's not necessary. I mean, this par 3, there's just... that bunker's a little bit too far away from the green. The green's kind of really odd shaped. Those in fairway bunkers just, I'm not just... No, yeah, the execution again, just not quite there here. Anyway, I know there's been a lot of like not so good comments for me on this one, but I mean, I don't mean to be a jerk about it. I'm just trying to give some constructive feedback. So do not take offense. But like I said, there's some really good ideas on this course. It's just execution. All right. Oh, we got a 503-yard par 4. Again, the planting, like those bushes, I mean, there's just no point in having them. They just don't really add, they don't add anything. That's exactly right. Yeah, he knows the general rules of design. It's just using the tools. He's not there yet. This isn't a bad tee shot. Look. Oh my goodness. This swing is getting worse. Oh my goodness, it's an HB Keith sighting. What's up? I haven't talked to you in a long time. How you doing, Keith? Ooh, that's a very tough pin. Hanging in there. If you guys are wondering, Xbox One Headhunter actually is one of the community, well, the community manager for HB Studios, so he's an awesome dude. Trying to control the craziness that is the HB forums. Oh, I put it in the water. Or not in the water, the bunker. Jeez. Hey, Spartan. Yeah, we're on our first review here. I wish I could say Stunk It Up was an 88. Last year, an 88 was a good round for me. Alright, we got a very short par 4 here. Well, let's just... Design-wise, I like it. And you got to play a little draw. He's kind of got the green feeding into... So I really like this hole. The idea around it. Oh, see, I did not play it well enough. That's a good par 4. Your putting was bad? Get in there. Out of the sand and in the hole for eagle. I don't know if I've ever holed it from the sand yet. But there we go. Alright. Course seems too flat. Yeah, it's... The sculpting's got... There's a lot of issues with the sculpting here, but... Isn't too bad. That water... It just looks like that lake will flood so easily. It's just... It's so flat. Yeah, that's just like... Really flat. JD20, the Karambi. Oh, is that... That's on my list of... Rookie design courses. Oh boy, I'm really going for this. Thank you. Okay. You like the theme? Too bad I can't use for any majors. Why? I mean, it could be used for a PGA Championship. Maybe a US Open. Wouldn't be a traditional layout, but... I mean, if you're trying to design to have host a major... Man. I've never hosted a major, and I do not want to. Not bad. Yeah, that's what we were saying. Some really good design ideas on this course. Just execution is lacking. Alright, we got 3 holes left. Let's see what we got here. Water on the left. Yeah, thins out nicely. Views off the tee, I think, are pretty good for the most part. But, yeah, I kind of compare this course to, like, a wrinkly shirt. It just needs some... Needs a steam. Needs an iron. Iron out the wrinkles. How did that happen? Huh. Interesting. Yeah, not a great putt there. Almost missed that. I rammed that in. Okay, we got 2 holes remaining. Another short par 5. Yeah, some issues right there. Yeah, bunkers here are just need to be popped up and in the right angle. Really narrow. Again, inconsistencies again. I mean, it's good to have wide and narrow holes, but going from like 40-yard wide, 50, 60-yard wide fairways to these, it's just a little bit jarring. Ooh, got a good bounce. All right. Get in there. Oh, so close. R4s are very short. But I mean, again, you guys are designing for challenge circuits, so that might be on purpose. All right, 18. Are we going to be wowed with 18 here? Definitely seems smoother in terms of route or sculpting. Not sure why there's 2 rocks sitting right there. A little gazebo and a nice little clubhouse and looks of a rock wall, so always wanted to use this theme. I've only used this theme once, I believe. Which is funny because it looks the most like a course where I live. But it just, with the, I don't know, the plants and the way the grass sits, it just seems kind of flat. There's not a lot of definition. Like when you, yeah, it's hard to explain. Nice backdrop here for the last hole. Good finisher. A good finisher. Okay. And we finish with a birdie. Yes, we can. All right, so that wraps up our round at Battleborn Golf Club. So, first off, a lot of really good ideas here. Designer knows what a good golf hole consists of. He's put the ideas in, but again, just the execution's not there. So really inconsistent with, I mean, bunkers, rough, greens, sizing. It's just a little all over the place. Planting is, you know, an early attempt at planting. And kind of the planting I'm used to seeing with beginner courses where they start just throwing things down, but they don't really serve any purpose. And they kind of just, it just sticks out like a sore thumb, like those bushes just randomly strewn all over the place. I mean, they're not really adding anything to the course. But yeah, I mean, there were some good ideas here. There were some fun holes. Some interesting shots off the tee. You had some decisions to make, things like that. So all good stuff in terms of hole design, but just execution, which will, again, take some time. So that's it for Battleborn. I rate these all 5 stars because you guys are letting me critique them. So everyone gets a 5-star review. And we're going to move on to our next critique. So if you're watching on Twitch, I'll be right back. If you're on YouTube, I'll see you at the next video.